It was a crucial night for Minnesota politicians running for president.
This isn't about easy. This is about getting our country back on track.
The Iowa straw poll can make or break a campaign.
I believe it's time we have an Iowan in the White House.
And a lot, of course, was riding on today's vote. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joy Lim-Nakron. The results solidified Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann's position in the race. Of the nearly 17,000 votes, she took in 4,800. That's more than 28%. Texas Representative Ron Paul came in a close second, claiming more than 4,600 votes. That's just below 28%. Former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty rounded out the top three with nearly 2,300 votes. That's about 14%. 5 Eyewitness News reporter Tom Hauser is live in Ames, Iowa, and got a one-on-one interview with Bachman just as she celebrated. Tom?
Yeah, we'll have more on that in just a moment, but Michelle Bachmann's slim victory over Ron Paul does seem to solidify her position as the frontrunner here in the state of Iowa, at least. As far as Tim Pawlenty's third-place finish goes, it should be enough to keep him in the race at least through the Iowa caucuses. Michelle Bachmann emerges victorious from her campaign bus.
Thank you, everyone. We did this together.
The winner of the 2011 Iowa straw poll is Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann.
Just minutes earlier, she had been declared the winner of the Iowa straw poll. She took 28% of just under 17,000 Iowa voters. Afterward, she posed for pictures and signed autographs.
Good to see you from KSTP.
Bachmann won this contest despite being in the race for just a month and a half. Have you been amazed what you've been able to accomplish in the last 48 days?
Well, it's the people of Iowa who did. This is 48 days. We are just astounded and stunned with results. We're extremely grateful. We're humbled. We're gratified.
You've got my vote today.
Tim Pawlenty worked hard for nearly a year trying to win here.
Every single one of your votes matters so much.
His wife Mary greeted supporters as they arrived by bus at the straw poll. But Pawlenty finishes a distant third behind Bachmann and Ron Paul. Before the results were announced, he told me a top three finish would be enough to keep his campaign moving forward.
Our goal today is to move from towards the back of the pack here in Iowa to towards the front of the pack. I think the result here today will accomplish that goal.
Everything I needed to know in life, I learned in Iowa.
Bachmann played up her Iowa roots repeatedly during her campaign. It worked, but now the challenge will be to repeat this outside Iowa.
We'll go to all 50 states and campaign because we do intend to make Barack Obama a one-term president. This was the down payment. There's a long way to go.
Tim Pawlenty declined an interview request tonight, but in a written statement, he did congratulate Michelle Bachmann on her victory, and he also said, as for his own campaign, he, quote, made progress moving from the back of the pack into a more competitive position. Just how competitive, Joy, remains to be seen.
Okay, Tom, so we know that Tim Pawlenty did need to do well today. You say it remains to be seen how competitive. Would this third place finish be enough to rejuvenate his campaign in the way that he's really hoping?
Well, he certainly did hope for a third place finish. He got that. I'm not certain he thought he would have half as many votes as Michelle Bachmann. But again, you got to remember the Iowa straw poll is kind of a quirky animal. You can literally almost buy votes for this. A lot of it has to do with the organization. Certainly, it also has to do with your popularity. So there's a lot of factors that go into it. And the fact that Ron Paul finished second surprised a lot of people. So it's really hard to know how to gauge these results. But certainly there is some kind of an indicator. But we're going to have to see what happens down the road. Tim Pawlenty admits again in his written statement tonight that he has a lot of work yet to do. Reporting live in Ames, Iowa, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.